Hello everyone, once again in the description and in the pinned comment will be a link to the now 10 victims GoFundMes, so please go check those out and donate if you can. Thank you. Also, obviously, I'm not currently YouTube partnered, so I don't make any money off the last video or this video, but if I do hit that marker, all the money will be going towards those GoFundMes. So also, this is my second and last video on the topic because I'm not trying to milk a tragedy like a lot of people seem to be doing on YouTube, which is less than cool, I think is the best way to put that. So I just wanted to come out and first say I appreciate all the thoughts and caring words in the comments, and honestly, just the amount of support in general. Y'all are really kind. Obviously, there's going to be people that are like, oh, you weren't there, etc., etc., but I'd say about 90% of the comments were positive, which was way more than I anticipated. I was expecting the video to get about 50 views, and it'd be like a personal thing to me to remember it. I didn't expect it to blow up, so it's kind of crazy. But let's just go ahead and get into following up on everything. Travis Scott is getting sued $2 billion with a B, and rightfully so. I don't know what else you would do in this situation, to be honest. Now, do I think he's actually gonna pay $2 billion? I guess we'll have to see. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably not. His lawyers will get him off some of it, but it really comes down to A, how much do you value a life monetarily, and B, how much can they pin on Travis Scott personally and the negligence of Live Nation, etc., etc. Also, I saw a few questions in the comments, mostly concerning how is it possible that someone could go to this and not know what was going on. I don't think people fully understand how many people were actually there. 50,000 people is an insane amount of people. And by insane amount of people, I mean too many people. There were too many people there. Hence why only certain sections knew exactly what was going on and others were left completely in the dark because they couldn't see what was going on. Not to mention, I think a lot of people forget that it's a concert. It's loud, like shaking your body loud. So you're not gonna be able to hear anything. And I know I edited it into the video, but when I was recording it, I hadn't seen Travis Scott's apology, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. It's awful. Seriously, like, what was he thinking? Just put a black and white filter and just started doing like the little hand motion. He's like, oh my god, I can't. Shout out to the people we lost. Like, come on, bro, what are you doing? You're not fooling anyone. Also, a lot of people defending him were like, well, he paid for the funerals and did refunds. Yeah, that's the bare minimum. If someone dies at your concert, yeah, I would hope that you would pay for their funeral because you're partially at fault. Speaking that it's your concert, it's Travis Scott's Astroworld. The name comes before Astroworld, so. But obviously that's not to say he's completely at fault, but I talked about that in the last video, so I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. I also saw this really odd thing this week that Hulu came out with a documentary on it and then pulled it really quickly after backlash. Like, how do you make a documentary, like a complete documentary, in less than a month? I mean, obviously time doesn't equal effort, but the story is still developing. I just thought it was such an odd thing that a lot of people didn't hear about, so I don't know. It's weird is all I gotta say about that. But really, if you want to hear all my thoughts on it and my general just coverage of the entire thing, you can watch the previous video, but I really felt like making this one as more of like a buffer between that video and other content I'm going to be making in the future. I have videos that are obviously more lighthearted that are in the works, so it felt really weird personally to put the Astroworld video chronologically next to those, so I don't know, it's more of a me thing than anything else. But yeah, I appreciate all the kind words and support, genuinely. It's insane. Obviously, once again, the GoFundMes will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Other than that, that's all I've really got. I appreciate everything, and y'all have a good day.